up the ranks, a win here will do just that.
Back at WWE, back for glory, the archetype.
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 228 pounds, Bad Boy, Baddog!
You get the sense with the archetype that every move, every step is part of something bigger.
There's no wasted motion, no wasted effort. He's methodical, but never mechanical, and that's what's fueling this comeback journey.
Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Pay no attention to the low IQ dweebs in attendance. Chad Gable is a master of the ring.
Yeah, and I'd rather just tell him that he sucks. A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet. Chad Gable here tonight, set for action.
Chad Gable is a technical wizard, a master of every hold and counter imaginable. A man who has been generous enough to share his wisdom with many of his fellow superstars and with the WWE Universe too. Chad Gable is someone we can all look up to.
You know, I think the last person who needs any help from you talking themselves up is Chad Gable.
Yeah, but he's got his work cut out for him tonight, taking on this superstar across the ring.
This guy has been a huge hurdle in the division lately. I don't think that's going to change tonight. Oh, the jaw getting wrapped. Stop to the gut. Oh, kick right to the gut.
Oof. The stomp to the gut with full force.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Flexing their technical acumen. Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. Drop kick. Great athleticism. He's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
Gable was ready to rock.
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. just what to do.
Axe handle finds its target. Oh, yeah. What are we going to see? F5!
Making his feelings very clear here.
Oh, the defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Hung out to dry.
Clothesline.
Here's the pin. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Comes with the territory. Always have to expect a level of resistance.
Something's in store for him.
Oh, destructive knee to the face.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Some quick thinking from him right there.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Into the barricade. On a stomp. Delivers the knee. That puts a stop to Gable. Heading back into the ring now.
And he's feeling himself now. This crowd got him fired up. Okay, right on the money.
Ooh. Counters with a brutal answer.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Drop kick connects with precision.
Oh, stop, stop, stop. Oh, and a forearm smash. And Gable had it scouted.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Power drop kick.
Target is set on Gable. He's in peril.
Uh-oh. Shoot slam!
Gable could not avoid the big shot.
It is enough. Finally, it's over.
Here is your winner, Bad Boy, Baddog.
The crowd believed in him tonight, and he didn't let them down.
The adoration of the WWE Universe feels great, but history shows applause doesn't guarantee success. You'll need more than that to keep this comeback going.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big Four PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The Archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan werewolves. The Archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight. And the Archetype may be hurt.
Archetype, I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the Archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See? This isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can. Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Tonight is the greatest challenge of the Archetype's career.
Just a challenge. It's right there in the name of the PLE. This is about survival.
That's exactly right, Wade. Fatu said it best himself. This isn't an opportunity for the Archetype. It's a sentence.
We're about to find out if this is the Archetype's new beginning or the end of the comeback.
Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE has arrived.
I had the opportunity to work with Fatu early in his career after he got outside, and you could feel that he was a generational talent when he walked in the door, man.
Here's a statistic for you. Since winning the Intercontinental Championship, Jacob Fatu has defended the title 18 times. The longest of those matches was 6 minutes, 34 seconds. The Samoan Werewolf does not work by the hour.
You can take a player off the street, but you can't take the street out of the player.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 228 pounds, Bad Boy, Baddog! And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most coveted titles in all of WWE. And here we go, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial blitz and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the Werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Oh, wow, lights out.
Oof! Bang, leg lariat! I don't know who's more fired up, him or the crowd.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title, and Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all. He answers right back.
Goodness, vicious back fist on target. Jacob Fatu is in imminent danger.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. What a punch! Oh my gosh, what impact! Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far. Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in. Boom! Taken head over heels. Counts. Boom.
Boom, what impact.
going to the outside, crumbling to the ground, and now the question is, what next? Lining something up here, gathering momentum.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. He'll make his way to the ring. Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out! The Archetype just took out the referee!
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt!
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
And the participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career.
Oh, he's primed to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially with a biased Hector Flores officiating this match.
The Viper looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
Someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
Got flipped upside down there.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
He better be able to back up all this jibber-jabber. What the hell this ref think they're doing, man? I have no idea why the ref did.
Here he goes for the win. Almost lost it all there. That was absolutely a faster... Hold on, what's the official doing? The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot.
Schoolboy pinfall here.
Simply too close to the ropes this time.
Counters the Viper's attack.
Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex.
And a seat. Shoulders down. This could be it.
Before three. And we should really keep an eye on this official, as that was clearly a fast count on his part.
Sometimes it's hard to get the rhythm when you're not used to officiating. I want to believe that's what it was, but I'm not so sure.
F5.
Looking suplex.
Boom! Read that one.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. Just kicks out. Showing a lot of respect and calling this down the middle.
That is as good as it gets in terms of officiating.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, Orton came prepared for this matchup.
Oh man.
Full Nelson.
Full Nelson, locked in but getting broken. And reversing out and a shot to the back of the neck.
Catches the leg.
Orton with a Fez press. Rapid fire right hand. And here's the cover.
I thought that was it. That was definitely a fast count on the official's end. What exactly is he playing at?
What in the world is going on on the left?
That was a statement. Enough is enough. Bend the rules and get them bit back on you too, man.
Quick escape from danger there.
He's able to reverse it.
Propping him up in the corner.
He can do it here. The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Ooh, going over the top, all the way to the floor.
I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have. Being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Shot to the face gets him out of that spot.
Oh, we're going to go for it.
Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Big clothesline. He's looking fairly drained.
Been holding strong thus far.
Look out.
All the way to the outside.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. No offense, but I'm going to have to say that a career in officiating is not in our referee's future after this match.
I don't know. I hear that pro football could use the help.
Awkward landing.
Oh, stiff punch. And Orton gets countered there.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt. Ooh, and fights back. Randy Orton, backbreaker. Right to the face. Orton going to that place could be academic from here.
Sliced bread, but powered through.
Right into a power slam.
Lining Randy up. Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. Orton to the top.
Stalking from above.
Watch out.
Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike. The physical and mental fortitude of these superstars is just remarkable.
Still going, still fighting, with no signs of slowing down. Randy Orton with the Orton stops.
One last one to the face, man.
A lethal blow from the Apex Predator. RKO out of nowhere.
Orton with the finishing touch. Oh.
You gotta be kidding me. What kind of count was that? Just god-awful officiating. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license. Ooh!
Big kick.
Oh, man! And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Look at him, put him away. He's not letting anyone argue that count.
People like to imagine the worst from special guest referees, but clearly he knows what he's doing here.
Hoisting them up on their shoulders.
Down with an F5.
We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
Orton with a Fez press. Rapid fire right. Going for a pin attempt.
Big kick out. Oh, come on. Obviously, this guy is playing favorites.
Can we please see professional, unbiased officiating?
Ow! The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee had... Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. And what in the world is this official doing? Look for the submission. Submission locked in tight. He's got to find a way out of this.
I'm sure he's trying, but as you just said, Cole, that hold is...
He taps. He taps. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the...
He goes for the quick pin. Kicks out in the nick of time. This referee showing that he absolutely has no problem counting a bit faster than is the norm.
The referee is absolutely forgetting their training.
Backhand hits the target. Oh, what a kick! Ooh, what a kick! Oh, what a kick! The reversal by Orton.
Down around into the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here.
He's able to dodge that one. Pinpoint drop kick.
Boom, what a kick. And he just showed Orton no fear with an assault like that.
He knows this is a contact sport. He expected some damage tonight.
You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee, Hector Flores, has a vendetta against the Archetype.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
And Randy can't mount any offense.
Orton needs to return to his instincts. Watch the educated hands and feet. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Flying. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Ooh!
And a stomp to the gut.
What a way to get out of that one. Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own now.
Backbreaker. Here we go. Here's the pin. He powers out at the last moment. Perhaps he's a bit overexcited in his current position.
Our official with an utter lack of professionalism on that pin.
Had the Viper scouted.
Well, hold on here. What in the world is the ref doing? I'm at an utter loss for words here. What was the point of that? To what end?
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
He's looking a little battered now.
Yeah, Orton looked so crisp there.
Ooh, foot landing directly on the face.
Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand. That was a showing of control and aggression. Something they'll want to keep up.
Russian leg sweep.
Mounting their...
Indy counters.
Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately. Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
Or can he put it away?
Inopportune positioning there. Ref had to break up the pin attempt altogether.
Drop kick.
Bam! Escape just in time.
Catching a drop kick. Randy Orton's in a world of hurt. There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
Orton, opponent down, and now that classic full body stomp. Every single body part targeted and
Just punishing his opponent.
After that move, you can see that Orton's coiled up as the animosity is reaching a boiling point.
Wait, what the heck's going on here?
Great power.
Inverted suplex. Randy Orton feeding off this electric crowd.
Ooh, eats a boot instead.
boom, file back with that elbow. Good reflexes from him.
Legs caught.
Oh, no, showing how they feel about the officiating.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Some retaliation, I suppose, for this match being called less than by the book.
Oh, counters right into the bread basket. Uh-oh. Slam!
Randy's eyes look glazed over.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing? And that... There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly...
Hope it ended early. And pops the shoulder up. He's calling things right down the middle here.
Neither of you can cry about that one. His count was as fair as it gets.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. A back suplex right onto the apron.
That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Looking stunned here, guys.
Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
Oh, God. Boom. Devastating kick.
Merciless kick to the back right there.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee, Hector Flores, has a vendetta against the Archetype.
Into a painful wrist lock.
Oh, and maneuvering into the top wrist lock.
They're working their way out and reaching into a side headlock.
Oh, no! Right to the back of the neck.
Smash after the stomps. I think you really felt that one.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
Locked in. Who's ready for anything?
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper. Look at the power.
F5.
Middle rope forearm on point. Oh, man. Oh, with authority. He counters with a great reversal.
Randy Orton setting his opponent up, and this is just classic.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike.
Even more offense hitting Orton there, and it's adding up.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Randy Orton gets him back.
Orton.
Randy Orton, there it is. The referee doing their job. See him clearly in the ropes.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Pretty drop kick. The impact.
Oh, and he's countered. just barreling through the chest cavity. Orton being stalked. This is not where you want to be.
Uh-oh. Shock slam! The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton called the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight, he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, all this!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You could walk out there, shake his hand, and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or
you could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, the trail can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.